if you're able to find a part-time tech job, I would imagine you can find you a full-time tech job. What's up, bro? What do you think about being unconfident in help desk and working two jobs just to get experience, part-time in tech? What do you mean by unconfident in help desk? What does that mean? I'm trying to figure out what does that mean. So are you working a help desk job and you don't know what you're doing, or it just kind of got you flapping in the wind trying to figure some things out? Like, I'm not sure what you mean by being unconfident in the help desk. And then you say you're working two jobs just to get experience part-time in tech. So is one of those jobs a part-time tech job and then you have another full-time job doing something else? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking here. Okay, I'm reading the comments on my phone. Okay, so you say you're working another job and you're working part-time in tech. I guess that's cool if you got the time to do that. If you got the time to work two jobs, that's fine. But here's the thing. So have you looked for a full-time job in tech? I mean, I don't know where you live at and what area you are in, but if you were able to find a part-time tech job, I would imagine you were able to find a full-time tech job. Is that a possibility in your area that you've explored? Because if you want to work in tech, then it's probably in your best interest to try to find you a full-time tech job, whether it's just a contract job where you're working 6 months to a year, with the option to get hired on full-time, or you just work there just to get the experience and to go find you another job. I mean, are these some of the things going on with you? I'm trying to read the comments because I don't have it pulled up on my screen over here. You say because they aren't going to pay a livable wage. Like, who is okay? So I'm confused, Justin. Who's not paying a livable wage? Part-time tech job or the full-time job? Like, which one are we talking about here? So all I'm saying is, based off of the information you gave me, if you're able to find a part-time tech job, I would imagine you can find you a full-time tech job. Oh, so you're saying the part-time tech job isn't paying a livable wage. I'm assuming they're probably paying you the bare minimum of minimum wage of like, what, $14, $15 an hour or something like that. If that's the case, they're not paying enough money, then obviously you're going to probably keep your full-time job doing whatever. I mean, what you could do, you could work that part-time job. I don't know how long you've been working there, but work there long enough to build up whatever experience you can build up so you can add that to your resume. So you can put your resume back out there and hopefully put yourself in a position to land a full-time job paying a full-time livable salary, if that makes sense. So just use the part-time tech job that's paying you scraps to get whatever experience you can get so you can fatten that resume back up. Just use it for that. You work there 3 months, 6 months, or whatever. That should be more than enough time for you to get experience doing whatever they got you doing so you can jazz that resume back up. Snake oil salesman, please come to a competitive market without a degree. Hope you love help desk for the next 5 years. Here's what I'll say about this. A lot of people like to stress getting college degrees. And then sometimes you'll see on job postings that you have to have a degree to apply for an entry-level help desk job. The reason why they do that, they're just doing that to weed out the number of applicants who are going to apply for that job. If you live in a major metropolitan area like New York, Washington, Atlanta, San Francisco, or something like that, we got an entry-level IT job working at help desk paying $25 an hour. Dude, you're going to have about 1,000 people apply for that job. I mean, that's just the way it's going to work. So what are some of the ways that you can cut down on the number of people that you got to interview? Well, one of the easiest things you can do is just put, you have to have a college degree to apply for the job. That'll weed out probably about, out of 1,000 people, that'll weed out probably like, I don't know, 700 people right there. So now you're down to 300 people. Now, here's the thing. Out of those 300 people, I promise you, they're going to find more ways to weed that number down. And then when they get that thing down to about 10, 20 people that they're actually going to interview, I promise you, especially if it's like a help desk job, I promise you, your college degree ain't going to have a damn thing to do with the job. Nobody's going to be asking to see your college degree. Nobody's going to care if you got a college degree. They just put that on there to limit the amount of people that are just going to apply for the job because they know they're going to be overwhelmed with everybody and their mama trying to apply for the job. That's the reason why they put that on there. Everybody who's worked in tech for a significant amount of years, we all know nobody needs a damn college degree to work an entry-level IT job doing some help desk type of stuff. Nobody needs one. That's just a way to prevent everybody and their mama from applying for the job. If you don't have a college degree, you still want to apply for the job, well, that one job listing might prevent you from applying. But guess what? That ain't the only damn job out there, especially if you live in a major metropolitan area. There's probably like 20 20 other people advertising an entry-level IT job. Just go out there and find the ones that don't say college degree on there. That's what you got to do. I mean, these things are abundant. So somebody sitting here telling you, well, you're not going to find you a job in a competitive market. This person doesn't really understand why they put that on there. And this person might be discouraged because Fox Tech probably doesn't have a college degree. Nobody wants to look at his resume. I'm assuming that's what's going on with this person. But I always give the example of my brother, right? My youngest brother. My two younger brothers are twins. They'll be 40 years old in May. The youngest twin is a college dropout. My brother makes like 160, 170,000 a year working in tech. Ain't got one college degree out there. How was he able to do it?